a growth possibility on. So in other words, I look at trends, no? So, well, because I've been in business for quite a while, no?
You're
so,
used to looking at it.
Yeah, so I look at trends where it will potentially be, and I normally would be biased in favor of areas with medium-term potential. In other words, I get in there, do some project, and start doing well, you know, maybe in a 3 to 5 year time frame. Because the cost to enter is more reasonable.
Yes.
Rather than maybe enter this territory like Metro Manila where it's so crowded already, plenty of competitors, you have to invest high, you know. But that's a personal preference,
I mean, it's okay. I mean,
some other players would concentrate on where it's safer because at least the market is guaranteed, no? But the yield is not as big. So my preference is to target areas which are still on a take-off stage and capitalize there. But it's really an investment preference. Both entry strategies are solid and good, except of course personal entrepreneurial you know, preferences come in the way. Yeah.
So it's really, you know, I mean, up to the person eventually. Like the decision-making process will be will be dependent on that.
And that's where some real estate companies, they differ from each other, and that some would go heavily and tried and tested areas. Some would go where
place that hasn't been developed at all.
Ayala's one example. They go into another area which still undeveloped and try to develop that market, no? Like what they're doing in the Santa Rosa area, no?
So it has turned into
from Makati jumping to Alabang, jumping to Santa Rosa, okay, and thereby expanding the market, no? SM is doing the same by moving shopping centers all throughout the country. Robinson pioneered in actually an integrated development where you have shopping, office, hotel, and residential at the same time. And they've been doing that ever since.
It's very diverse.
Mega World already diversified from just high-rise condos into business process, outsourcing projects, into like what they already have in Fort Bonifacio, McKinley Hills, totally complete, no? Communities, okay, where they say live, work, do everything there. Okay.
They're building something that you know, people will actually want to live in because everything's there.
Yes. Philinvest has already moved, no? From Alabang, moving again big in Cebu, where they came from. So all the major real estate players are doing it, no? Okay. I mean, so that's why I see no reason why we'd say real estate is down. It's actually up and away. So all key players are moving. So business must be good.
Yeah, definitely.
And so niche players like us, we also go where they go, and we avoid projects where they are big. We just settle for projects right in the middle, which might be interesting for us, but might be too small income-wise for them. No?
So
we identify the gaps and the niches.
Opportunity,
no? No point in fighting the big boys, you know. So there.
When you can actually, you know.
So we spot where they're going and then go where they are, no? Because we're sure before they go into certain areas, they would have studied the various issues that I raised. No?
So what are probably examples of niche markets? Like, I mean, there's luxury, there's resort, etc.
Like on the...
I'm sure they don't want to be all over the place also.
On the hotel side, like on the hotel side, they would be more biased towards a high-yielding, high-quality type of hotels, and we say, hey, there could be certain rooms for budget hotels here and there, okay? So we'd position there, no? No? In other words, there's plenty of room for budding real estate developers to jump in because, you see, 50 million pesos of income is great already for medium-sized developers, no?
Definitely.
But, you know, the big boys will say, that's only 50 million. I have to target 1 or 2 billion a year, so that might be too small. It might not even be enough to cover my overhead. So, you know, stuff like that. But where the big guys are and where they're moving tells everybody how buoyant the business is, no? And since everybody seems to be expanding, so there's room for everybody like us to also position where the gaps exist. So and you know, to identify the gaps, we just have to do our assignments and our homework.
The opportunity is there. It's just
plenty of
Of
opportunities.
course. It's a matter of doing your homework and
yes.
actually looking into it.
Yes, and now is the
finding
right
out.
time to position because,
Definitely.
frankly, you put your money in financial investments these days might not yield you too much, but looking at real estate as an investment alternative gives you the returns and gives you enough experience and learning
True.
to move forward and further improve your net asset base or your net worth, no? So,
Okay.
yeah.
So thank you very much, Professor
Yeah.
Antonio. Maybe
Yeah.
you can tell our viewers where they can contact you, or if there's any real estate course or
Yeah.
session.
Well, actually, Asian Center for Entrepreneurship is right now tied up with the Ateneo Graduate School of Business.
Yes.
So we're offering our Master in Entrepreneurship there.
Yeah, it's
So,
very good because I'm part
yeah.
of that also.
Yeah. So it's now there. Of course, our next batch will start in February next year, and this goes on every 6 months. So 18-month batches, no?
And it's very good because it's actually, very into applying these
Yeah.
learnings to your business. So
Now, my other sides, of course, I'm president of real estate consulting called Land Excel Consulting. We that's what we do. Na real estate analysis, business plans,
so
and
they're the ones you should approach if you need any.
yeah, in
real
one way or
estate
the
advice.
other, yeah, we would
Yeah.
be gladly available to
So would you
to
leave
help.
any number or contact details for them, for the viewers to contact
Yeah,
you?
well, for my real estate arm, it's 810-9431. So that's basically our trunk line
And
there.
for the ME course, the Masters in Entrepreneurship, they can
Well,
contact
the
Ateneo.
Ateneo Graduate School of Business would be readily, available and willing to give all the details about the ME program.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you so much for this very fruitful discussion, Professor Antonio. I hope the viewers really like the our discussion on the real estate, and it's about time actually you invest in something like what Professor Antonio is saying. So don't be afraid, and I'm sure that it will turn out well if you do your homework. So thank you for watching Bears and Bulls. I'm your host, Riva Galveztan. See you there.